Other sports feature fewer types of impairment. For example, only athletes with a visual impairment take part in judo and five-a-side football at the Games. Athletics has the most number of classes due to the number of different running, jumping, and throwing events, and the wide variety of athletes that can compete in the sport. In contrast, shooting only has 2 classes. Each athlete competing at the Paralympic Games has already gone through an evaluation to determine their class. This evaluation is conducted by authorized technical officials called classifiers, who are appointed by the International Federation for that sport. This is a long-term, ongoing process which takes place at all major events, before and during competition. It ensures that the athletes are confident they are competing against each other on a level playing field. Classification won't get in the way of your enjoyment as a spectator, and will also help you further appreciate the ability and the performance of the athletes. The Paralympics is not about the impairments. It's all about elite sport. Let the Games begin.
Classification systems would be great. I can see where people do get a little bit confused, but there's a lot of information online and obviously the TV and stuff covering it as well, so it will get a lot easier, and obviously in the programs it will be in plain text.
I think the classifications were there to create equal chances for each athlete. So I wouldn't be competing against someone who's a quadriplegic because that would be an unfair advantage.
I think that the Paralympic classification really does help kind of level the playing field a little bit. It's hard because there's 10 classifications for swimming and there's so many disabilities out there. I mean, you really can't just have a classification for each disability, so I think they've done a good job.
It's extremely necessary to have different classifications in the Paralympic Games. There are people with different degrees of disabilities, that are focusing on the disability and focusing on the abilities. It's important that every group of people is supplied with that same competitive environment.
It's a tough job that the classifiers have to put people into different categories, but I think it does definitely make it fairer for everybody and that they're assessed the way that they are. Unfortunately, my classification being the visual impaired and blind section is quite easy because we're all just locked in together for cycling anyway. So it's very straightforward for my category.
I think it's quite simple to follow, and it's fair, and that's what it is. That's why we do classifications, because there's different abilities and different disabilities, and people need to be competing against the same ability, really. That's why we have it.
just over 18 minutes to go before we start our next stage in the course between the Netherlands and Australia. Now, games in London this summer have captured the imaginations of not only Londoners, not only British people, but people all around the world. And of course, it's captured the imagination of the coach Coach. He's way more important than I am, you see, coach. It's captured the imagination of all of the celebrities around the world as well. Let's have a look at the big screen and see what some of the celebrities are saying about our wonderful games.
Just want to focus the thought that this may be the defining moment of your career.
For athletes and for the world, I think for people who even watch it, it is the ultimate.
It is the very top. It's like Nirvana. It's like something that every athlete dreams about.
As Nelson Mandela said, sport has the power to change the world, and I truly believe that. I mean, sport can cross so many different boundaries.
It just brings together people from all over the world in an incredible community. Just a purely physical human endeavor transcends all language barriers, cultural barriers.
I just love the way how many different flags there are on the world. I've never seen that one before.
I mean, Britain, we're going to get so many sports, but for other countries to come along and be better, which is really annoying.
When you step out from the dark underneath the tunnel, which is usually quite cold, and then into the sunlight, and you can see how many people are there in the stadium. It is just unbelievable, and heart racing, and feel sick, and then you're excited, and then you do want to do it.
You look up, you see the crowd, and you're there. You know, you're there, you're actually living out your dream.
It's such an elevated moment to me when the runners line up and you see them just close down into that sense of incredible focus and concentration.
It's like watching a great movie. It's like, you know, you get a tear in your eye and you empathize with them and see them, you know, experiencing the incredible elation of winning.
Cross line, got the gold medal is incredible. Lots of honour, lots of people cheering your name.
I have found times that I do get a bit emotional. I think it's just watching someone living and filling, you know, their dreams.
To watch that person stand with that medal and you realise they've just achieved a degree of exceptional achievement that it's so few people get to experience, and that's a pretty exciting thing to watch.
That actually is a really nice thing. And world records, British records, they're coming down, the medals are there.
We are going to be a part of history. For hundreds of years, people will be able to look back and they'll know in a moment in time, in instant, that we were the centre of the world. How cool is that? You can't do that, can you?
than 12 and a half minutes to go before we start the final game of today, day 4 of the London 2012 Paralympic Games right here at the North Bench Arena. So those of you just arrived, I don't know where you've been in this great evening so far. Don't forget you can hit us up on Twitter at SPP033. At SPP033. Look, we've got a whole list of tweets that I've got to get through as well. So I'll put a couple of shout outs. Liam Waller says a shout out to Maria. Lover knows my amazing girlfriend. She's been doing this much for proper funny. Thank you very much indeed, Luke. Liam, your money's on the way out to you as well. Ben Orman says one great win by the Aussies, another one on the way. Ooh, a very, very good positive. And Ben Cousins, along the same phrase, said Aussies rule of basketball, very good match. Now let's see if the Aussie girls can now win as well. Marie Willoughby says, wheelchair basketball is awesome. Great evening, can't wait for the women's match. Come on, girl. You haven't got that long to wait, just over 11 minutes to wait. Charlotte Everett says, congratulations to us, great 65-49. Well played against the USA. Elaine Parnell says, having a great night at Paralympic basketball. Happy birthday, Granny Murray. Happy birthday, Granny Murray, from all of us right here in North Benjamin. Have a Murray-licious day. Tommy Durrell says, inside North Benjamin, just experienced a slow motion Mexican wave. He says it was wonderful. We might try that a bit later on, let's see if we can. Saxon Jockey says, at the Paralympics for Rishi 18. And she says, go Netherlands! I'm just thinking, I'm neutral. I'm neutral. Two more. Take it on Easton. Had such a good time with all of the guides at the Paralympics. So once again, a big shout out to all the girl guides. And finally, Gwen Van Peet said, Holland. I want to see number 10 playing tonight. Go Miranda, go Team Netherlands. One more shout out, SPP033. At SPP033. I'll be doing the starting lineups coming up very, very shortly. Do not go anywhere. stand for the national anthem of Australia. Both teams will now exchange gifts and we'll wish them both the best of luck for the game. So, a minute and a half to go before the game starts. A couple of bits of information about their team. Netherlands are ranked 5th in the world. And they are past Paralympics. They're from bronze in 1988 and 1992 and silver in 1996. They are 14 at the moment and no chance for Paralympics to continue. Come on, last night, saying again tonight, make sure there's someone that's safe from that call. Bayer, you keep her out of the block. Got to work really hard. In the block, she'll shoot over the top of you. Meet her out, it's a little bit different. Jump, hooks the... Okay? No, we're looking at jumping her anyway. Yes? Jumping hooks her. She's too deadly on the pass. Okay? Great Britain really bothered them by pushing the ball at them hard. Kylie, I want you to be the ball carrier. And I want you and Brady to go. Yeah, Sarah on the wing, you're on the outside, so you're passing early. If you are supporting Australia! If you are supporting the Netherlands, so it's straight to start the five. Coming out onto court. As we normally do now, you know what's coming. We want to make as much noise as possible. Ready after three, North Arena, make some noise. 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome back to the North Greenwich Arena here at London 2012 for this women's preliminary Group A match between the Netherlands and Australia. Netherlands in the orange shorts with the white shirts and immediately into a 2-0 lead inside the first 10 seconds. The Australians in their familiar green and gold. It's a clash of the titans, if you like, in Group A. As Australia advance with Gauci, Kylie Gauci. Plays the ball back to Sarah Stewart. Stewart just short of the basket, hits the outside of the rim. Crispin picks up. Gauci has it again for the Australians. Need to get to the shot quickly, and they have done, and they have scored, the Australians, with their captain, Bridie Keane. Starting lineups then, Huitzing, Visser, Oosterbaan, Koiver, the captain, and Bayer for the Netherlands, and Crispin, Keane, the captain, Not, Gauci, and Sarah Stewart for the Australians. And the Dutch in possession. Oosterbaan lays the ball back, and then it's the three-pointer from distance with just 4 seconds until they were timed out. 90 seconds played, scores locked at 2 apiece. And this is Gauci. Keane and Stewart. Gauci again, back off the backboard. Doesn't score though. The reason I mentioned Clash of the Titans, the Netherlands played 2 and won 2. They've beaten Great Britain 62-35 and Canada 70-59. Just wait while we see this basket, and it's 4-2 now to the Netherlands. Australia, well, they have played 3 of their matches. They too hammered Great Britain 51-24. That was after a very narrow victory, 52-50 against Brazil. They lost 50-57 to Canada. Equalising basket from Gauci for Australia. It's 4 apiece. I think we can already see inside the first 2.5 minutes this is going to be a fast, open and high-scoring game. The only form guide really is that both these sides have played Canada. 11-point win for the Netherlands. A 7-point defeat for Australia, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Dutch miss out on the basket, and Gauci comes forward for the Australians. Who take the lead? Kobe Crispin. Australia into a 6-4 lead in the early stages. It was Corver's pass, it was lost, and now the Australians with plenty of space. Here's Crispin again. Should have scored, really. Should have extended that lead. The Dutch just caught on the counter. Huitzing waits, but Oosterbaan throws it back towards Corver. And Corver will shoot. That's the Australian coach, John Triscari. He's aided by Ben Osborne and David Gould. Australia, despite losing, are actually joint top of this table with Canada. They both got 5 points, but of the basketball tournament, you actually get a point even if you lose. And Netherlands have played a game fewer than Australia, who've scored again and extended their lead to 8 points to 4. So this is a very bright start from the Australians. That's Sarah Stewart. Gert-Jan van der Linden, the Dutch coach, watching on in that bright orange shirt. Now there's a scoring opportunity, which is gratefully accepted by Inge Huitzing. Huitzing just fouls Gauci there. First foul of the game, I think. Rules the same as the men's groups. There's only 5 in each group, though. So 4 games in the preliminaries. 4 of the 5 teams go through. It's not just a question, though, of going through. You want to go through as high up your group table as you can. Otherwise, you're going to end up, if you finish 4th, playing the top of the other group. And that could make it very tricky indeed. I suspect nobody will be particularly looking forward to playing these 2 teams. Australia score again and extend their lead to 10-6. Well, they've been in fine shooting form in the early stages of this match. And they'll get the free throw as well, because fouled in the process, Stewart there by Corver. Stewart to add the 1, not quite. Keane gets the rebound. Even better for the Australians if they can add 2. Crispin, back to Gauci. Far side for Keane, the captain. Gauci again, throwing the ball around very, very well here. Oh, super basket. Sarah Stewart. Dutch coach is worried, I think. 12-6 down in the early stages. Plenty of space opening up for Huitzing. Not set their sights as yet, the Dutch, really. 12-6 they trail. 4 minutes to go in this first period. Stewart dropped the ball there. It's that Claire Knott, and then that's a super basket. What a shot that was. 14-6. Crispin. Kobe Crispin for Australia. They've some work to do here. Inge Huitzing. And again they miss, and there might be an Australian breakaway on here. Over halfway. Keane needs support. Crispin is there. Knott is there as well. And another basket. What a start from the Australians. 16 points to 6 they lead. This is absolutely stunning. And again, it's Kobe Crispin. Plays in Melbourne for the Victoria Dandenong Rangers. All the Australian team play in their home country. Most of the Dutch do as well. The exception is Houwen, the number 5. She's not on the field yet. She plays in Germany for Essen. And Gertjan van der Linden, the coach is, well, clearly unhappy, I think. John Triscari must be absolutely delighted with the way his side have started. Got a timeout at the moment. So Holland on the attack. And Houtsing. A lot of work to do here. Have the Dutch trailing by 10. They've got to get the shot in very quickly here. Well, they did. They hurried it, but they scored the 2 points. That's Carolina de Roux-Verschloot. De Roux may have to do. Lead cut to 8. Stewart in possession for the Australians. Just over 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Stewart lays the ball back to Keane. Gauci shoots. Rare miss from the Australians. Korver back to Houtsing. Here's Korver again, the Dutch captain. Amber Merritt, number 15, about to come on for Australia. Two minutes left in the first period. 16-8 the Australian lead. This is Merritt. And Gauci's pass found Sarah Stewart, but her attempt off target, and now coming forward De Roux for the Dutch. And finally they score. Inge Huitzing, 4.5 classification athlete, so the least physically impaired. Classification's very important in this basketball competition. Classifications from 1.0 to 4.5. You can't have more than a total of 14 points across your 5 on court at any one time. Merritt shoots for Australia and misses. The Dutch perhaps starting to get back into this game, find their rhythm. Huitzing again, no, she's missed, and Merritt to pick up the pieces for the Australians. Chaplin it is. Shelley Chaplin. Gauci makes the forward break. A violation there, just dwelling on the ball. I think that was more than 2 spins of the wheel. That sort of lapse that the Australians can't afford. Daru. Almost timed out. 4 seconds she had to get that shot in. Worth the wait, though. Last 14, 13 seconds of this first period. Been a very, very bright first period. The Australians at the moment leading by 4. They'll look to extend that to 6, and they have. There goes the hooter. And it's the Netherlands 12. Australia 18 at the end of the first period. Could have been much worse than that for the Netherlands. They trailed by more than that early on. They have pegged back some of that Australian lead, but at the end of the opening quarter, the players take a little breather. It's the Netherlands 12, Australia 18.
Every time, regardless, okay? Offensively, we got a little bit stagnant. Let's get the ball moving, okay? If you clear out the floor, Harley will have the left-hand side of the floor to attack. Let's go.
The Netherlands to get us underway in this second quarter then, here at the North Greenwich Arena. Trailing by 6. The Netherlands currently unbeaten. Daru out to Oosterbaan, who shoots successfully. Cuts the deficit to 4. Merritt finds Katie Hill. Gauci. Great shooting again from Kylie Gauci, 27-year-old. Plays in Sydney for the Stags Bears. Outsing with that miss. Opportunity now for Shelley Chaplin to advance over halfway. Finds Merritt. Oh, and Merritt couldn't find the basket, but the Australians have got the ball back. Then another miss you could see before, perhaps to the left of your screen. The Australians 12 rebounds, picked up the Netherlands just 6. That was a 7th, but are reacting well to the rebounds, the Australians. There they have won another one. Again, over halfway with Gauci. Hill shoots, and Hill scores. Lead back to 8. Weavers finds Oosterban. Well, Houtsing had the ball. Pass went astray though. The Australian restart with Gauci once more. Oh, super basket off the backboard from Kylie Gauci. The Australian lead is back to 10. Oosterban. Out to Houtsing. Stays out. Hill picks up, finds Merritt. Great dribble from Gauci. Just couldn't round it off with the basket. Well, you can hear somebody on the sideline shouting great pressure. That's exactly what it was. Inga Houtsing couldn't gather that ball in. And the lead is 10 now for the Australians.
Straight D cup, okay, no press. He's making an adjustment. Straight D cup, that's it, okay? We can afford to run how we used to. Claire, you're running the point, which means you're inbounding and you're working the left-hand side of the floor. I'll let them go.
6 minutes then remaining in this second period. The Australians with that 10-point advantage. Crispin finds Merritt, make that 12. Merritt again finds Crispin. Crispin makes room, misses, and for once the rebound is collected by the Dutch and then lost by the Dutch. But Oosterban regathers. And now Inga Houtsing. Another miss from the Dutch there. Shooting has been uncharacteristically poor. And Claire Knott racks up another 2 points. 28-14 now. The Australians lead. And the Australians shooting their field goals, 60% in the first quarter, 56% in this quarter. The Dutch, well, it'll improve slightly now with Houtsing's basket, but 40, and it was 19, it's just gone up to 29. But they're not great percentages, those, for a team of the calibre of the Dutch. Merritt finds Chaplin. Kobe Crispin. Barbara Van Bergen finds Houtsing again. Crispin's lost it. Plenty of cry of Kobe, but she couldn't get hold of the ball. DeRue, and out to Houtsing again. Well, this is a chance, but another opportunity missed, and Merritt collects. Well, she can afford to smile because she has drawn the foul. Three minutes and 13 seconds remaining until the half-time interval. Carolina DeRue was the guilty party there. Australia haven't made them pay on that occasion with the free throws. Another timeout.
Okay, this is going to be stagnant, all right? This is stagnant. Kobe, I want you here with Sarah. Shelley, you're at the top. Kylie, you're sitting on the other side with Claire. Once we get down the ball, I want to go to this set. We only take the shot in the last 5 seconds, and it's either Sarah or Kylie who's shooting the ball. Okay? Let's get good offense out of it, but it's stagnant. I don't want the interchange. I want those two shooters. If they jump, we can roll okay. All right? What do you think?
So Australia leading by 12 points and on the attack again. Oh, ho, ho. Kylie Gauci back on the field after that, back on the court rather, after that timeout. Superb basket. Stretches the Australian lead to 14. And another miss from the Dutch. They have shot at 20% accuracy in this second quarter. 55% for the Australians. Dutch trail by 6 after the first quarter. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. They're trailing by 14. Quite a performance this from the Australians. Foul against Claire, not there. 2 misses from the 2 free throws, though. No change to the scoreline into the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Houtsink finds Korver. Korver again. Houtsing again. 5 seconds for them to get in the shot, and finally the Dutch get a basket back. The lead cut to 12. Chaplin gets the ball to Sarah Stewart. Back with Chaplin. Last minute, 5 seconds to get the shot away. They managed that, but unsuccessful. Well, the Dutch coach thinks that that should be their restart, but I don't think the American referee Darryl Hargreaves has seen it that way. Chaplin. Rare Australian miss, and it hands an opportunity to the Dutch, and they take it there and cut the arrears to 10. It was Jitske Visser. And there goes the hooter for the end of the second period. So Australia, who won the first 18-12, won the first by 6 points, have won the second by 4 points, 12-8 that quarter. And at the halfway mark, it's the Netherlands 20, Australia 30. Lots and lots of work to do for the Dutch and for their coach Van den Linden. Australia, well, they will be very, very pleased with their performance. They have the lead by 10. There's confirmation. At the halfway point, the Netherlands 20, Australia 30. After a 10-minute break or so, we will be back with the rest of the match.
captain, whoever scores the most, wins. The losing team, whoever loses, whoever the gentleman is, whether it's Dominic or Dan, you have to buy your wonderful lady dinner at a top restaurant this week, alright? Okay? You do it every weekend with that. Right, okay, so there you go, a bit of pressure. Right, don't forget who you are supporting for. If you are supporting for Dominic and Sophie, make some noise! Okay, before we go further, what was that like? Right here, the International Paralympic Committee. These honours, you can feel it was slightly hindered by the performance of it. It was awful. You got one of those in, you were the president for that. What was that like for you? Makes you appreciate the real basketball player. Now, here, tell me about your style. You were more interested in looking good rather than scoring. So tell me why you were looking like this. I'm taking a shot now. You've got to do it with the style, haven't you? Right, let's find out who won. How many have we got? 5. 5! You just got 5 now! But the winner costume that we're going to have something special for you. This has been tweeted about all week. Every time we come here, everybody wants this record to sing and to dance along to. You lot, we're going to know that I want everybody on this team singing and dancing. Even the table officials, like the rest about it. Please don't get it. Here we go. Sing along. It's a British battle. Here we go.
Third quarter then from the North Greenwich Arena of this preliminary Group A match between Australia and the Netherlands. As you can see, Australia with a 10-point advantage. 30-20 they lead against the previously unbeaten Dutch women. Australia just beating the clock, getting that shot in, but to no avail. The Netherlands got the rebound. De Roo gets the ball back to Oosterbaan. Now Huitzing. And then the shot, unsuccessful shot, comes in from Jitske Visser. And Kobe Crispin can carry the ball across halfway. Hurried shot. Took the time, but it paid off because Claire Knott has extended that lead. 12 points now, the Australian advantage. Inge Huitzing. Allowed to go a long way there. Excellent defence, though, from the Australians. Bayer with the last touch. The Dutch trail by 6 after the first quarter, by 10 at halfway. Now by 12. Gauchi's ball to Katie Hill. Hill finds Keane, the captain. Gauchi shoots. No basket there, and the rebound is picked up by Bayer. He finds Huitzing. It's a neat pass to De Roo. Back to Huitzing. Shoots and misses. Another team shooting quite as well in this third quarter. As Huitzing takes a real tumble there, being pursued by Kobe Crispin of Australia. First foul of the evening against Crispin. Ball's thrown in by Oosterbaan. Huitzing, excellent basket from distance. Only just inside that 3-point mark. Deficit reduced to 10 as it was at the halfway stage. Keane, Gauchi. Super stuff from the Australians. Really slick passing there. And a wonderful basket. Plenty of time here to reduce the arrears. Mariski Bayer. A miss from Crispin. The opportunity for the Dutch to travel down into the danger zone. And they've scored again. And now they have reduced the arrears back to single figures. They trail by 8. Well, I don't speak Dutch, but I suspect Van der Linden was saying something along the lines of, "This is more like it." Keane finds Crispin. To shoot quickly. Another two hurriedly there from Keane. Bridie Keane, the Australian captain, misses. And if they can score another basket or two in rapid succession, the Dutch really will feel they're right back in this game. Houtsing. Good pass from Gauci to Keane, but timed out. Delayed the shot for just a split second too long there. Houtsing for the Dutch. Excellent defence from Knott. Clock stopped at 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Good defence again from the Australians. Just over 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. This is Merritt. Super shooting again from Amber Merritt. John Triscari, the Australian coach. Stewart picks up the rebound. Merritt did really well. Stay on court there. Chaplin to Gauci, and her shot plucked out of the air by Bayer. Houtsing shoots and misses, collected by Stewart for Australia. Stewart finds Knott. She's got to shoot hurriedly again. Ten points is still a healthy lead for the Australians. Houtsing. And the Dutch timed out. 2:20 remaining in this third period. So the Dutch have turned over a lot of ball there. 6 times. Merritt makes them pay. Lead back to 12. It was only 10 at the halfway point, so they've actually extended their lead in this second period. Third period, rather. Stewart concedes the foul. Clock stopped at 1:45. Netherlands then to restart. And Daru makes it 38-28. I think the Australians will be very confident if they can go into the final quarter with their 10-point lead intact. Seeing the replay now of Daru's basket. Not off. Sarah Vinci on for the Australians. Sarah Stewart gets the ball back to Shelley Chaplin. Now it's Amber Merritt. Fine shooting again from Merritt. The Dutch lose the ball. I think they'll be first to the loose ball, will they? No, they can't keep it in. That will be an Australian ball. Stewart waits for some colleagues to join the fray, join the attack, but then there's an offence by the Australians while they're on the attack. Dutch restart with 44 seconds remaining. Foul by Shelley Chaplin. Led by 12 at the 10 rather by the end of the second quarter. The lead is 12 now. Daru, up to Korver. Back to Daru, Houtsing. Missed again. Oosterbaan finds Houtsing. Houtsing into the number 13, Barbara van Bergen. 6 seconds remaining. Free throws here, though, for the Dutch. Made 1 out of 2. Cuts the lead to 11. 6 seconds to go in this third quarter. And Sarah Vinci, who's gone over. For a second I had to confess, I thought that looked like a bad injury, but straight back up. One second remains. They won't get to the shot, not quite enough time. But the job done, or virtually done, as far as the Australians are concerned, because it's the Netherlands 29, Australia 40, led by 6 after the first quarter, 10 after the second. The lead is now 11, won that one, only just 10-9, but 40 plays 29 going into the final quarter of this match, and Australia looking good for victory in this Group A match.
On this side of the floor, we're running one. Okay? Shelley's got the ball. You two will be either or, it doesn't matter. You decide whether it's a sequential by seeing the back of the head, or you pop to the corner for a shot. You're on ball screening Shelley. Okay? So on ball screen, drive off it hard. Don't look at going in because we want that roll. Yeah? Set this, Vinny, set this out.
Inspired the generation right over the Jerusalem.
So the final quarter of this match, the Netherlands in possession, but trailing by 11. Left themselves with an awful lot of work to do. First foul against Amber Merritt. Mariska Beyer misses the first free throw, though. It's the second. 10 points now, the deficit. A foul against the Dutch this time. Restart from Shelley Chaplin. And Seravinci extends the lead to 12. The 20-year-old on the Western Stars club in Perth in Western Australia. At the moment, it's looking very much like a first defeat for the Netherlands, although that is better from their captain, Cher Korver. .42 plays 32. Australian restart. Chaplin. Crispin and Merritt. And she hasn't missed many shots at the basket. Amber Merritt, she's missed that one. Will the Dutch make her pay? Well, they might yet. Missed the basket there, but they have the free throws. Well, 1 out of 2 reduces the arrears to 9 points, so it's down to single figures, but it's still a long way back for the Dutch. Just over 8 minutes remaining. Oh, that is excellent. Kobe Crispin. Bayer. Back down to single figures again. That Australian lead down to 9, but all this time the clock is whittling away. Times are wasting. Now the Dutch in the danger zone once more with Korver. Free throws for the Dutch. Foul, I think, will go against Merritt. There was another Australian arm in there. Needed that to go in, really. Just over 7 minutes remaining. Pass was from Knott. Now Crispin. Chaplin, and then the shot eventually through the hoop from Claire Knott with 3 seconds remaining before they were timed out. The lead back to 11. And there's a chance here to make it 12. That opportunity passed up. Houtsing. It's the ball to Korver. It's Oosterban, and now back to Korver. Houtsing misses. Crispin collects for Australia. It's really well to stay in court. Travels a long way. Finds Amber Merritt, and she scores again. 13 the lead. There's going to be no way back now for the Netherlands. They've beaten Great Britain. They have beaten Canada. But they are not tonight going to beat Australia. Merritt collects the loose ball. Crispin. Merritt again, this time misses from a long way out. It was interesting, really, that the only form guide we had is that both these teams had played the Canadians. The Dutch had beaten them by 11 points. The Australians had lost by 7. Timeout, with Australia leading by 13.
Probeer nou als je hier staat te verdedigen en ze zijn gepasseerd, dat je zo snel mogelijk teruggaat en dat je hier de punten dicht houdt, dat ze geen tweede kans krijgen, alleen moeilijk geschoten van afstand. Oké. In de aanval
Beide screenen, door het midden, vrij. Ja, tweede screen, vrij. 2 tegen 1, rebounden. Push the ball up the ball hard, alright? Keep that going, let's go.
Well, there's no great mystery to the Australian domination of this game. To within 3 attempts, they've had the same number of shots in open play, field goals. But the Netherlands' success rate is 35% and the Australians 49%. Free throws to the Dutch, both successfully converted by Mariska Beyer. Brings them back to 11 points behind. Awful lot to make up in just over 5 minutes. Crispin finds Merritt. Now Chaplin. Four seconds to get the shot in. Sure, Houtsing felt that. Foul by Claire Knott. Ten behind. Nine behind now, the Dutch. Clock stopped at 4:27. Possession conceded there. And then the foul, infringement from Knott again. And timeout called. Two free shots then for Inga Houtsing. Converts the first and the second. They're within 7. 4 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. Starting to look a little more worried now. John Triscari. Infringement and an Australian restart with Sarah Stewart. Bayer was the guilty woman. Gauci. Merritt back to Gauci. Merritt again. Thought about it, thought about it, thought about it, and eventually dropped. Nine the lead again for the Australians. Houtzing immediately cuts that back to 7. Great dribble by Gauci. Pass wasn't the best, but Merritt's managed to claw it out, and again dribbles around the rim of the basket and then drops for Amber Merritt. Well, the Dutch score again. Had neither of those dropped for Amber Merritt, then we'd really have a game on our hands. The Dutch would be just 3 behind. As it is, 7. Surely too much to make up in the last 3 minutes. Merritt in possession for the Australians. Finds Chaplin. They'll take their time in getting to the shot. Timed out. 2:41 remaining in this final quarter. The Australians' lead is 7. It was 11 at the end of the third quarter, so this has been the Dutch's best quarter. Oh, very, very unfortunate there that Houtzing didn't convert that score. It's fine margins, isn't it? Chaplin, not. Chaplin again. Got the shot in that time. Weren't timed out, but unsuccessful. This is Korver. Great pass. Great shooting. Roos Oosterbaan for the Dutch. 5 behind now. Surely they don't have time to come back here. Chaplin. Well, not with shooting like that from Amber Merritt. $16 points now for Amber Merritt. 62% conversion rate. 8 out of 13. She has been one of those unquestionably who has turned this game as we move to another timeout.
Look at me and listen for it. Spread the floor and then attack. Show me the ball, ladies.
Just over 90 seconds remaining. Inga Houtzing tries to score from way out. Cleared by Chaplin. Merit to Gauci, and that's Claire Knott taking a tumble. Corver's foul. Well, on another day, those two misses, I suppose, could prove costly. Haven't converted any of the 6 free throws that they have had, Australia. Well, finally, Claire Knott manages to land one of those free throws. Takes the Australians into an 8-point lead as we close in towards the last minute of this match. Well, that pass was fired at the face of her teammate by Jitske Vischer. Foul called against Korver. No real chance of Roos Osterban collecting that pass, I don't think. .54 seconds remaining, 56-47, the Australian lead. Another timeout called.
All right, now listen. We're going to run corners, okay, till the last 10 seconds. I want Kylie here, I want Amber there, I want Shelley here. 10 seconds to go, it has to be screen, push down. We've got a good shot either side. Amber on this side, Kylie on the other side, so that's you, Shelley. I predict that they will go to foul, that's the only thing they can do. Keep the ball, hold the ball till they come to you, then pass the ball to someone. You hey, jump, let's see how they should set up the free.
Last 50 seconds of this Group A women's match. Oh, great basket from Korver.
Als ze niet pressen, wegwezen. Ja, dus daar gaat het om. Oké. Goed. We gaan nu terug, want ze nemen de bal hierin. En we gaan gewoon vallen team. En we geven geen openingen. De speelt zo vallen team. Four. Up the top is Kylie. Amber, you get the ball inbounded, Shelley. And I need you to interchange. The other two are set up here and here. Okay? Hey, girls. Yeah. Girls, even though we're up, be ready for hot. We might call hot, just in case, alright? Go.
Here we go, ladies, let's go.
Merritt then to restart for the Australians. Oh, wonderful from the Australians. Used up as much time as was humanly possible, really. And then Merritt. What a game she has had for the Australians, and therein lies the difference. Merritt with a basket from distance. The Dutch miss from close range. Gauci over the halfway line. There goes the final hooter. Terrific performance from the Australians. They led 18-12 after the first quarter, 30-20 after the second, 40-29. And then although they lost that last quarter by 20 points to 18, they still did enough. Marvellous performance from Australia. They have beaten the previously unbeaten Dutch women. So it's now the Netherlands played 3, won 2 and lost 1. And Australia have played all their group games now. They've won 3 and lost 1, so it's just a matter of jockeying for position. We'll wait for the last games in this group, which are tomorrow, and then we will know who is into the quarterfinals. Both these teams will make it for sure. But in terms of who tops the group, well, it's advantage Australia now. After that victory here at the North Greenwich Arena, the Netherlands, previously unbeaten, have lost that record. They have been beaten here by 58 points to 49 by the victorious Australians.
Hi, I'm April Holmes for the United States. A lot happened today on day 4. Here's your headlines.
And off they go.